Unlock Your Soul Radio with your host, Lorraine White.
Hello and welcome to Unlock Your Soul radio show. I'm your host, Lorraine White. I'm a life strategist and intuitive, connecting you to your soul to help you to find clarity and direction in your life. Happy Thursday. I hope you have had a great week. I've had a really busy week. I've been doing a lot of writing and I've seen some clients and spoken to quite a few people this week as well. It's been a really lovely week, actually, just enjoying the flow and constantly learning and evolving as we all do. And it's really, thinking today, it's really amazing how each time we connect with people, we don't just learn about those people that we connect with, but we also learn about ourselves. That's the opportunity that we have when we connect with others. It's the gift of connection. But there are some people whose vocation in life is to connect with others for the purpose of healing. So you've guessed it, today we are going to be exploring the subject of healing. And my special guest today is someone who came highly recommended by a friend. His name is Dr. Allan Roach. Dr. Allan Roach is an Invincible Metaphysical energy healer who holds a Bachelor, Master's and Doctorate degrees from the University of Metaphysics in Sedona, USA, and Master's degree in Community Safety from the University of Leicester in the United Kingdom. There's a mouthful there. He considers his main purpose and focus in life is to improve the life of others and to bring love, blessings and healing to all situations. So let's welcome Dr. Allan Roach to the show. Hello, Dr. Allan Roach.
Hello, and thank you. Thank you for that introduction.
That's okay. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing well, and I feel very great in being part of your organization or part of your show.
Thank you. I'm really happy that you've agreed to join us today. So we're going to be exploring the subject of healing, and you're going to be sharing with us your work, basically. But you've had a really interesting journey, Allan. You were once a police officer. You used to work as a police officer in Trinidad, and now you are a healer. So can you explain to our audience how that came to be? What was the process of, what inspired you to become a healer after working for many years as a police officer?
Well, I'll try. I must say good afternoon to everyone. It may be night in some places and just afternoon in some places, so good night to everyone. Now, my name is Allan Roach, Dr. Allan Roach. My journey from being a police officer to a healer began 23 years ago.
Wow. Okay. And what? Sorry.
Yes. It was in 1993 when my son and his two friends were charged for murder. They took the life of another young man.
Right.
At the time, I was a superintendent of police and attached to the police training college where I was lecturing at the police training college. And also chairing a committee, a standing order committee of the police service, which is a committee that provide rules and regulation for the guidance, administrative guidance of the police service. So you could imagine the embarrassment and shame that I had at the time where, I was actually devastated.
Yeah. I can imagine.
This act of my son became a catalyst. It became a catalyst of change for me. My intention then and still was to heal my country, actually to find ways in order to steer young people away from crime and making them responsible and law-abiding citizens. That was my purpose at the time. As a matter of fact, I retired from the service because of that. When my son and his friends were convicted and sentenced to hang, because we still hang people in this country, although he's still in prison, he has not been hanged. It has been commuted to life imprisonment. I became committed to improving the lives and behavior of all youth. As a result of that, I did the Masters in Community Safety, stroke criminology, thinking, well, that was the answer to it. After finishing that course, I realized, well, no, I'm not getting the feedback, or I'm not feeling fulfilled at being that. And as a matter of fact, because of that, I decided to keep on searching. And for some reason, I cannot remember how metaphysics was introduced to me. But metaphysics was introduced to me, and there it is. From the time I started metaphysics, I realized that this is it, to be able to heal people and improve their lives. Yeah, as a result of that, I did my Bachelor of Science degree, Master's and Doctorate. And as I progressed with my studies, I was taught meditation, how to do meditation, and I started having different outlook about life, involving healing of persons, not only physically, but their minds, their well-being, their general improvement, and the general improvement of humankind. While I was doing the doctorate, the dissertation for the doctorate, I think in England you call it differently here. I did my dissertation on the metaphysical approach to healing. And while doing my research, I came across several modalities. But I didn't even know that these healing modalities existed at the time. And I was impressed mainly with quantum touch. And after completing my doctorate, I decided I will do quantum touch. And it took me to the USA, did California, and I went there 3 times studying quantum touch. And after that, I realized, well, I can heal. Besides being a metaphysical healer, I realized that I can also heal pain and heal anything that is actually necessary. Well, let me say this, that notwithstanding the fact that I may say I'm a healer, I am not the healer. The person who is healed is the healer. That's how I look at it. And I am just a practitioner who would send that healing energy to them, that distance God energy to them, to heal them in whatever problems they have.
And so can you explain that a bit more in terms of how are the clients the healer? How does that work?
Well, because they are the ones that are healed. You see, when I looked at it, the clients are the ones who are healed. So in a sense, now many of us will say that we are the healer. Yes, but we don't really heal. God is the one that heals a person. And when the person has a complaint and that person is healed, that person is healed, that person is the healer. So it's just a matter of words, just change of words. That's nothing really. If, the client is healed and they decide to call them, yes, okay. And the healing practitioner send the healing to that person and the person is healed. Yeah.
So it's a case of like the person giving you the power, believing in you and trusting in you, that's kind of like giving you the energy to heal them, would you say?
Okay, well, in some cases it's like that, and in other cases it's not like that.
Okay.
When the person believes, it seemed to me that the results are becomes faster. In other words, it's quicker. And if the person didn't believe, it still would not stop the healing. It still would not stop that life force energy from entering where it's required. It still won't stop it. And there are many doubting Thomas who have had problems like that, and now they are on my side. Let's put it this way. They are now believers. Yes. Because they think that you always have to believe. No. No. Not all the cases. Not in all cases. But I have observed the more the person believes, the healing is sometimes quicker.
Right.
And it seems to be more improved and better. Yeah.
So what ailments do you heal?
Well, that is something I really can't say exactly what ailments I heal, because whatever ailments that the person has, I will go into my higher self and send that healing energy, which is God energy, to them. So actually, when you look at it, because all of us have that healing power within us, and because God lives within us, and because God lives within us and God is in us, around us and about us, the healing is really done by the higher mind, which is God. We are only the instrument. So in answering that question, well, okay, I have healed pains, I've healed broken wounds, broken bones. That is, in other words, the healing became quicker in the broken bones, in the broken arms and so on, and even broken toes and all this type of thing. I never tried cancer, although I tried it on someone who had surgery for cancer, and the person was healed, and the doctors were amazed as to how quick the body was healed. So I would not say that, I would not take, praise for that actually, because the person had the surgery done.
I get it. And so you live in Trinidad and you work there, and I know, being of Caribbean heritage myself, I'm actually of Jamaican heritage, I know that there is a real kind of perception, negative about healing and so forth. Could you kind of tell us a bit about your experiences and the challenges that you face kind of being a healer in Trinidad?
Well, there are several challenges, and as a matter of fact, that's why I look more to outside than in Trinidad. Because in Trinidad, people have this feeling that only Jesus, if you are a Christian, and if you are Muslim, the Prophet Muhammad, if you are a Buddhist, that Buddha or Lord Krishna, if you are Hindu, would have done healing. And they think that today that some of us are false. Although people would say, yes, I did this and I was successful, they still feel that we work with the devil. So it's a highly superstitious belief that we have. More so, they believe that if you were to charge for your healing, you will lose your gift. They believe that.
Yeah. And
somewhere down the road, you will be punished for doing that, for receiving money for doing that. And there's much. One told me that the power has as much power as God. And so we have all these type of sayings and what have you and so on. But to strive here as a healer, I would say it's rather difficult. And some of the people who I have healed, well, I shouldn't say I have healed, but who I've assisted in healing, they are silent because they feel that they would be ostracized and what have you and so on. So there is that superstitious belief that, since the devil has as much power as God, that some people think that. For me, I believe that God is all there is, that you can use the devil to heal and what have you and so on and so forth. And I don't believe that. I believe that God, and I with God, and that is what I'm doing right now.
That is your intention. It is to work with the light. That's what
right.
you do. Yeah,
that's right.
I get that. And so, what is the process then, Alan, when people work with you, when a client comes to you? What do you do? I know you're going to be doing a demonstration shortly, but before we go on to that, could you explain what the process is?
All right. There are actually 3 processes that I would actually do. Actually, one is if I am doing a actual metaphysical healing, I will meditate until the light has overcome me, where I'm actually into my higher consciousness. And where I am into my higher consciousness, prior to being there, I would have known the person, or let's say, have the name of the person, or have a picture of the person, and so on, when I'm doing metaphysical healing. So I will have a picture of them, I will have the person's names and address. And I will go into that consciousness. I will also have a prearranged connection with the person by asking them to sit peacefully and remain in a quiet place. So as I go, I meditate and I go into that higher consciousness, I will then send that healing energy out to them. Okay? I would use words like this because I'm seeing them in my mind's eye. I have seen Mary Jane or whatever the person's name of so and so and so and so and so. This person has been healed by God, has been healed by you many times in their life, and they require healing now. And I now declare that this person is healed, whole, and complete. Now, this is not all about it. I'm just shortening it up for you to do that.
Yeah.
Now, if I am doing a quantum touch healing, that is as far as metaphysical healing is concerned. I'm quantum touch healing. I will then raise my energy, my life source energy, which will then be within all my chakras. I actually, in that case, I will use 12 chakras. I go into my 12 chakras, and I'll pour that energy into my heart. That is not the physical heart, but the heart energy. The heart chakra. I pour that energy to the heart chakra. And from the heart chakra, the energy is given off. The light is given off to wherever that person is. Distance is no problem. It doesn't matter where the person is. But this is one thing where I don't need to contact the person, but it's always wise to have a picture of the person when you are doing quantum touch, so that you can, because some of the energies are directed to particular areas of the body, all right? Areas of the body. So if you're directing the energy to, because you're like that funnel that goes to that particular area of the body. If it's a bone structure, if it's inside the body, so you'll want to penetrate that area. So it does not matter the distance, but you should know. Now, it will work even though you don't know or have not ever seen that person, but it's always wise to have a picture of that person. That is in quantum touch also. Now, yes, the third one is being an invincible healer. As I'm part of the Academy of Invincible Healer, first what we do an energy scan, which reveals the person's potentials or even what is holding them back in life or what problems they are facing. We do that. And from that, if the person wishes to work with me later on, I would work with them by actually selling packages like packages of healing. I would do that maybe six times or so, maybe twice per month or 3 times a month, depending on the person's wishes. And this has to do with the question of career, finance, perfect health, and even relationships. So these areas I will do what we call a channel prayer for that person, and I will do that maybe 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So you can have it over over a period of time where the channel, if you are healing something, until it is properly healed. All right? Until what it may be career, it may be relationship, it may be finance, and that sort of thing. Yeah.
Okay. And that's what you're going to do a demonstration now, very quickly. I know usually this takes a longer time. We've only got about 5 minutes. How are you? Is it okay for you to do that within 5 minutes, or should we leave it for another time?
No, it's not okay, but I will still try to do what is possible. I hope that it will still enhance what I do. Yes, because I can do something very, very quickly. Yeah, it wouldn't be complete as it should be, but I can do something very, very quickly. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go for it then.
Then okay, all right. I'm dealing with you right now.
Okay.
And I'm asking you to take 3 deep breaths and sit very, very silent.
Okay.
Ensure that your eyes are closed.
Yeah.
Right. Now I'm going through your crown chakra. And as I go through your crown chakra, I'm seeing that you are connected. You are connected with divine because I'm seeing light into your crown chakra. I'm seeing light that is also behind you, like if it's your auric field. But then I'm seeing like if you are connected with angels, that there are some angel guys around you. Yes, you raise my paws. You know what? When we say you raise my paws, yeah. And what I'm seeing there also, I'm seeing an adult. That adult who require your attention, very, very often, attention. And I'm seeing that there is some reluctance at times to give that attention, and I think that you should still give that attention. Now, I'm leaving, I'm just doing superficially. I'm leaving now, I'm going now into your third eye. And yes, I'm seeing that there is that light within your third eye. And that there is that, like in your past life, I'm seeing like you in a past life, I'm seeing you with like something, what we say, toting water, carrying water to people who were like on a slave ship. It seemed like if they were on a slave ship, but it seemed to be your past life. That's part of it. I'm also seeing that, or I'm sensing that you have that power to see. You have that psychic power to see, and you could turn it on and turn it off as you wish. I'm seeing that.
Yeah.
Now, from there, I'll go into your throat chakra. And I'm seeing you, as a narrator, but not only as a narrator, I'm seeing you in front of a microphone, not also with microphone in your ears, but besides that, I'm seeing you in front of a microphone like you were teaching a class. I don't know what that is, or like you were speaking to people who was teaching a class. And and I'm asking that what it is there, and I'm seeing that it seemed to be your potential, your highest potential that you're going to have, that highest potential that you're going to be able to express yourself in whatever manner you wish to do. And I'm seeing that seemed to be your life purpose here right now. That seemed to be your life purpose. Quickly, I'm going now into your... Oh, yeah. Sorry, I missed out something there. That is a child. Something about a little child. Yeah. I didn't get that clear, but there's something about a little child. You may be able to tell me about that. Sorry. Yeah. I going now into your heart, and yes, you have a beautiful heart. It's beaten beautifully. But underneath the heart is like if you have a small piece under that heart, which because of your experience, your past experience, you don't easily trust people in certain instances. And I'm seeing that.
Yes,
but it's beautiful. I'm seeing, like, if you know, there is in the main portion of the heart, like if there are white roses. And I'm seeing, like, if you, so that tells me that there is something about a relationship. I'm going into your secret. I'm hurrying it up. I'm going now into your power center. And the power center goes back connected to your throat chakra. And what he's saying is that notwithstanding the fact that she is not permanently employed, but she can gain financially from what she's doing, and it can improve her life, and it also improve the life of others. I'm seeing that from what you are doing, that you are improving the life of others, that you are letting people know what are they calling, what they can do, how they can get help. And I'm seeing that, and that is very good for you. I'm seeing that it is very, very good for you. I'm seeing that. I'm going into your sacral chakra. And there is something there about, although I'm seeing that there's great sexual energy, there's also great energy for you. There is great energy and passion for doing what you are doing right now. So it's connected to that. And I'm going into your root chakra. Your root, there is light there. I'm not seeing a very long root that goes into the earth, but I'm seeing a root. It's not very, very long. And I'm seeing that from that. Yes, I'm seeing from that it's like it's growing. It seems to be growing and more and more and more. And that root seems to be going right throughout your body. It's growing up as I sensing it now. Like if it's root, that light, that root, that going right up to your head, and it seems to want to connect to. It seems to want to connect to your third eye and your crown. And I'm seeing that, so that means that. Sorry, I have to hurry it up because it's going so fast.
We've literally got about a minute and a half, so I'm going to kind of stop you there, Alan. But that was absolutely amazing, and it was very accurate in what you said. Just to kind of let everyone else know, so you do this scan, and then afterwards you seek about healing what you've seen within the person's energy. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And so, Alan, if people wanted to have a scan like the one you've done for me and to also do healing, what's the best way of them getting in touch with you?
Okay, they need to get in touch with me through my email.
Okay.
AlanR75@hotmail.com.
Okay.
I repeat.
More details and your contact details on the episode description. So, listeners, if you'd like to contact Alan, you can get the information on the episode's description on Blog Talk Radio. So at this point, I have to say thank you so much, Alan, for being an inspirational guest on the show. And thank you, listeners, for listening. There will not be a show next week, but there will be a show the following week on the, what date is the following week? The 24th of March, where I will be speaking to Lisa Cherry, who is a life change facilitator, who will be sharing her journey with us and her work as well. So thank you again, Alan, and goodbye, everyone. And remember to unlock your soul, free your life, and live your dreams. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Okay. No problem, Alan. Take care.
Take care, too.
Okay.
Unlock your soul. Free your life. Live your dream. You are listening to Unlock Your Soul Radio with Lorraine White every Thursday at 8 p.m. GMT.